Well, it may be a bit soggy, but that certainly hasn't deterred this fan base. A great crowd on hand to battle the raindrops at Nissan Stadium in Nashville.
Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Tennessee Titans.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
And they will elect to not bring this one out, as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Here we go, here we go.
In motion comes the tight end left.
11 Thomas.
Throwing on the first play from scrimmage, here's Burrow.
That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
That's a good start to the ball game. Maybe a little bit of a tone setter offensively. They come out throwing right away, and it's an early completion and a quick first down.
Here we go.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
11 MT. 11.
Now a 3-time 1,000-yard rusher, Joe Mixon.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Here we go.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
They run with the rookie. It's Chase Brown.
And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
12.
Here's Burrow.
That is incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
So on 4th down, on is Brad Robbins to punt for the Bengals.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. This is taken at about the 14. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and it'll be Titan football.
Okay,
Willis
ready?
and the Titans come to the line now, 1st and 10.
At their own 19-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Now Willis to throw. That's complete to Traylon Burks.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Well, this defense for the Bengals, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
Timberwolves. Ready.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Flush to his right.
This pass deep for Okonkwo.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. They give him a gain of 38.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has two options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
The Titans at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
The NFL's second leading rusher in 2022. Here's Derrick Henry.
Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
You talk about this Bengals defense.
They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7.
7.
I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
65 cat, 65 cat. Ready.
Third down, it's Willis.
Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted.
It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals are going to take over here up near the 40. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
2nd down and 8.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Stop.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again.
And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line. Here is 3rd and 5.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11 mighty, 11 mighty. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Patrick Queen.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
A first down carry for Henry.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17.
An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long one.
This is intercepted. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to get with the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
1, ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
11. 11,
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
11.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Back to Mixon on 1st down. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. God.
They'll give it to Mixon. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Here we go.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
On the option left, it's Burrow.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Burrow, his 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Bengals post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
And maybe that was just a case of completely overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
QB's last.
running back, fullback, heck, jet sweeps nowadays. Before you even get to thinking about the quarterback might actually keep it.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From the end zone, here's Julius Chestnut. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Cowboy 80. No.
They'll run it again with Henry. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
False start's going to push them back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
Viking 18. Ready.
Now Willis on the bootleg. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
11 Thomas.
They'll send the tight end in motion left.
11 MT.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right.
11 Thomas. 11. Stop.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
51 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
A solid pickup there by Mixon, and when he's running it this way, the Cincinnati offense takes on an extra dimension. They love to run the football and shut people down with Mixon carrying the load.
On 2. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11.
Mixing up the middle. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's a second down and 9.
12.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Mixon trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1.
On 2nd and goal, one man stands in the backfield, and that's Mixon. He's going to get it again. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals.
Joe Mixon with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
A 1-yard run on 1st down, another one on 2nd. It might not do much for the yards per carry average, but it gets them 6 points.
And at contract time, you want to show touchdowns scored way more than you want to show yards per carry.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and that'll make the score 14-0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
And running with power here.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Come on.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Henry again on 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
It's a play fake. Here's Willis.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
It's Mixon on the counter. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. And the tight end goes in motion left.
MC, tank. Stop.
On second down, Burrow. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
Credit the sack there to Harold Landry. I think this defense, Charles, realizing the deficit they're facing, they're going to have to step up and make more plays like we just saw there.
Yeah, those are the type of plays that can focus the defense because, as we know, they've had their trouble so far in this one. But they just proved to themselves that they can get to it. I expect them to continue to bring that type of pressure in order to try and turn around their fortunes.
11.
And the slot man goes in motion left.
11.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up fourth down.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Ready.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something being shut out right now. They could really use some momentum before they head into halftime.
And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
70 Lions.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Willis on 3rd and 1.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
On 4th down, here's Ryan Stonehouse to punt for Tennessee. Back deep for Cincinnati, the rookie Charlie Jones.
It's fielded at the 45. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return, and the Bengals will take over in terrific field position.
Here we go. Here we go. 12. 11 Thomas. 11. Stop.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down.
That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Gun.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Stop.
Now it's Mixon running right. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
One. Ready? MT, 11 mighty. 11. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Just set.
Second and 10.
Nixon will try the right side. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Titans, nothing.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open.
Derrick Henry all alone. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
72 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Here's 2nd and 10.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 3rd down, Henry calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down.
An audible here to get a new look.
Mustang 19.
Going on fourth down. Here's Willis. A shot downfield for Burks.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on fourth down. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They'll start here with a give to Mixon.
He'll get this up to about the 44.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
11 MP, Kate. 11.
Burrow on third down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a fourth down.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
11 Thomas.
They'll try and run with Mixon. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Just enough push up front. He only needed about 6 inches. He didn't get a whole lot more than that.
No, but he made sure he got enough so they didn't have to worry about measuring it or making it even close. Ends up picking up a couple of yards in a situation, as you noted, where he only needed inches.
11 Thomas. 11.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And this one complete to Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
11 MT.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
Picked up by Christian Fulton.
And the Titans are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Intercepted. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Let's go now.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. And the tackle there by Jermaine Pratt.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage.
2nd down, they go again with Henry.
And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now Willis on 3rd down.
They set up the screen for Henry. Shedding the tackle. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 as they move the sticks.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the bunker.
Back now in Nashville. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the fourth quarter.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
A shotgun handoff to Henry.
88 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Second down throw coming by Willis.
Going deep for Hopkins. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
This offense so far on third down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Titans first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Tackled there by Jordan Battle.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety and being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
On third down, it's Willis.
Escaping the pressure right. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Willis, fourth down, has to have it.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Warriors 70. Check smash, check smash. Buffalo 18.
First and 10, it's Willis.
Throw left side complete. That's Hopkins. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
And now they'll audible to something else.
Cup 19, Cup 19. 19 Lions.
Come on, offense. Come on.
Hey, smash. Dragon 60.
Now Willis.
That's complete once again to Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Now Willis on first and 10.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15.
At the Bengals 46-yard line.
Now Willis.
Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete.
No partner guaranteed. They approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Here's Willis on 3rd and long.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by Jordan Battle.
The 20. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Trying to take this home, they'll run.
And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on 3rd down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Brown is in. Touchdown, Bengals.
And that moment we just saw, always so special for any rookie, the 1st touchdown of his career.
And there's nothing like anticipation, is there? You know he's been dreaming about it, thinking about it. It's been a part of every bit of his being. And finally, it gets done. He's got to feel great right now.
And oh, it's blocked. And the Titans pick it up. Bust through the tackle. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. But he will not be able to bring this one back, in the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, times have definitely changed on the PAT, on the extra point, haven't they? A lot more effort goes into this play from both sides.
Yeah, because let's face it, a lot of time on extra points, the effort is not what it is when you're trying to block a field goal.
No doubt about it. And before, when the ball was snapped on the 2-yard line, there's really a virtual chip shot. Now everyone believes they can get to it and knock it away, and we know how crucial every point is. So the defensive guys, there's been a lot more time trying to get that done, which means there's more pressure on the offensive guys trying to kick it.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
From the gun, here's Willis.
And now here is another interception. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD.
But just to add that to the list of great moments for this defense today, they've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, and they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick 6?
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board. So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Back to throw, Willis. That'll be complete to Okonkwo.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
Ready.
Now Willis on the bootleg.
He'll buy some time right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready, ready.
Willis, gotta have this one. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Play action. Here's Willis. This will go to Henry out wide.
Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Well, that's something you haven't had to talk about much this game. A nice big play right there. But this team, overall, they haven't done a whole lot offensively.
Well, they're still sitting on the goose egg. We talk about defenses having pride in a shutout. This is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Thank you.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles, so the final seconds of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you could just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every time they ran onto the field, it was slower and slower to get to the football because they just felt like if we go out there, we're just going to turn it over anyway. So it was really, really a stellar performance.
So for Cincinnati, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. Meanwhile, for Tennessee,